Minsan sa buhay, dumadating tayo sa point na parang hindi na natin kilala ang sarili natin. Parang ang dami nang nagbago at hindi na rin katulad ng dati.
At sa panahon po ngayon na uso ang healing, self-growth, starting over again, marami ang natututong ayusin hindi lang ang buhay, kundi pati ang kanilang sarili.
Mga kada, pag-usapin natin ang self-restructuring. Ano ba to at paano ito magkakatulong para mas mapabuti ang ating sarili at buhay?
Yun. Para lubusan po natin maunawaan ang usaping yan, makakasama po natin ang family and life coach na si Coach Anton Reyes. Good morning,
Yes.
Coach. Welcome back.
Morning.
Glad to be back and good morning sa mga kada.
We love having you here.
Yes, I love being here also.
Ako, alam ko lang ay loan restructuring, Coach Anton. Ano ba itong self-restructuring na ito?
So yung self-restructuring is a process and also ability, no, kakayahan. I believe it's a God-given ability to rebuild your life from the inside out. So yung difference niya, 'di ba, normally when we want to change something, may transformation, may pagbabago na gusto mo sa buhay mo. Yung question na tinatanong natin, ano yung kailangan kong gawin? What do I need to do for this to happen? Yung self-restructuring, yung question na ginagamit doon is, who do I need to be for this to happen? Instead na, ano yung kailangan kong gawin? Who do I need to be for this to happen in my life?
So it's a self-assessment?
So you set a goal muna, Coach Anton.
Yes, that's the important part. Kasi
Okay.
pag magre-restructure kahit sa bahay, di ba? Gusto mo mag-ayos ng bahay.
Oo.
Kailangan meron kang vision or goal of what you want it to look like. Para pag inayos mo siya, may
True.
proseso ka naman, may pinagpupuntahan naman. Hindi lang siya yung basta-basta na babaguhin mo lang yung certain things for the sake of changing. There's a vision, there's a goal na gusto mo mangyari.
Kasi usually daw ito, Coach, nangyayari kapag merong kang pinagdaraanan na medyo malubha. Like the loss of a loved one or very severe heartbreak.
Yeah.
Or maybe changing careers or changing jobs.
Yeah.
So, paano yun, Coach Anton? Paano ina-apply yung self-restructuring after a matinding crisis like
Yeah.
that?
So normally, ganun nga. Kasi natatauhan tayo when there's a change. Pero hindi naman kailangan na
So,
antayin
yung
mong
change,
may...
yung wake-up call.
Yeah, parang nagiging wake-up call lang, yung, lang siya. For example, nag-break up kayo ng boyfriend o girlfriend mo. Usually, may wake-up call sa'yo yun eh. Para ano nangyari?
Correct.
Or ano yung meron sa akin? Di ba? Usually, may problem ba sa akin? Then it allows you to have some self-awareness. It's like a wake-up call. But hindi mo kailangan antayin na may negative na mangyari sa buhay mo to do some self-restructuring. You can be intentional. Pwede mo siyang sadyain. No, na, for example lang, if you don't like where you are right now sa buhay mo, then you can start self-restructuring. If feeling mo, like if you can answer this question, if where you are right now, is it helping you? Kung sino ka ngayon, is it helping you or hindering you from making the most of your life, yung career mo, yung relationships mo? If feeling mo na parang humahad lang na yung current self mo, yung habits mo, yung the way ka mag-isip, the way mo tinitingnan yung sarili mo is hindering, it's stopping you from enjoying a fruitful life, a meaningful life with your loved ones, with your career, then kailangan mo ng self-restructuring or identity restructuring as it's sometimes called.
So, kung may goal ka na, halimbawa, Coach, anong klase mga changes do I need to put in place? Anong itsura nun? Or what does it look like?
Yeah, and it starts out talaga with asking yourself the question na, well, let's start with the goal muna. For example,
Halimbawa, yung goal ko ay
Yes.
gusto kong maging, mas present sa mga, kasi halimbawa, mahilig ako mag-gadgets and I'm always watching streaming sites or watching, or worse, like video games. Wow. Nanay na ganun, no? Diba? May judgment agad yung pag nanay.
Yeah.
And then, or a guy who does that, di ba? Ano pong klaseng mga goals dapat yung under
Yeah, well,
that?
first, di ba, linawin mo, ano yung gusto mo mangyari sa buhay mo? Like, do you want to be more disciplined? Do you want to succeed more? Do you want to experience more love, more joy, more peace sa certain area ng buhay mo?
Or let's put it under the umbrella of getting rid of bad habits.
Yeah.
Pwede.
So, again, kasi actions lahat yun eh. Gusto mo magdagdag, gusto mo magbawas ng habits, gusto mo palitan to. But first, you have to ask yourself, who do I need to be as a person para magawa ko ito? An example of about that na maganda is, let's say there's somebody who has the habit of getting into a wrong relationship.
Okay.
Diba? Kasi yung issue na yon, hindi lang yun simple wrong decision making eh. There's something about yung identity niya, yung paningin niya sa sarili niya, na nag-end up siya parate in wrong relationships.
Correct.
Maybe
Okay.
feeling niya hindi niya dine-deserve yung best, or hanggang ganito lang talaga ako. 'Di ba? So kailangan magkaroon muna ng change sa paningin niya sa sarili niya. And that's where it all starts. Kasi once you start to see yourself as somebody worthy of love, worthy of respect, then yung decision making mo naturally changes. Hindi mo siya pinipilit. You naturally, mas natural sa'yo to make better decisions, to choose the right people, kasi you look at yourself in a healthy way. No? So kaya yung changing of habits, maganda siya simulan sa sino ba talaga ako?
To yourself.
Yeah.
I have a question because for me, I did a lot of self restructuring because when I moved here, so that was a major moment in my life. Moving from Canada to the Philippines, I had to restructure myself because I didn't have any friends, I didn't have any work, anything. So my goal was Philippines, and then I had to find my own places afterwards. But now I'm here for 4 years, and I feel like I'm still in the process of always restructuring and doing that, new goals. When do you stop? When do you feel satisfied where it's like, okay, I'm okay now. I don't need to restructure. I don't need to do anything because it gets tiring.
Yeah, adapting,
Oo nga.
Always having to adapt. Yeah.
Magandang question yan. Kasi the answer there is a little bit more complicated than just a permanent stop. We take a pause once in a while kasi nakakapagod yung you never settle at
Yes.
one thing. So, normally, ang mangyayari sa atin, whenever you want a change sa buhay mo, lalabas ka sa comfort zone mo.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Which requires a lot of restructuring. Kasi
And
sa
courage.
comfort zone mo, ito na 'yon eh, yung current habits mo, your mindset,
True.
and you're stuck here. Sabi nga nila, the comfort zone is great, but there's nothing that grows there. Di ba?
Yeah.
So, like sa'yo, lumipat ka from Canada here, you had to step out of your comfort zone, which means kailangan mo mag-grow. And to grow, you need some restructuring sa buhay mo. So, mag-grow ka niyan up to a certain place, and then most of the time, we settle.
Yes.
Diba? And then we realize na parang matagal na akong stuck dito. Parang I know there's
Nag-plateau.
more. Nag-plateau ka na.
Yeah.
And then once you want to grow more, then you have to understand that this requires some restructuring again. Diba? So kailangan naiintindihan mo lang, ano ba muna yung goal ko? And once marating mo yon, you can rest a little bit and enjoy naman, acknowledge naman yung narating mo from here to here. And then from there, once na ma-realize mo na I've been stuck here for a while, parang hindi na ako satisfied, I think there's more for me, then you have to start restructuring again. Bago ka, kasi there's 3 types of clarity na kailangan sa buhay natin. Clarity of being, that's knowing who you are. Clarity of direction, malinaw sa'yo kung saan ka pupunta. Clarity of action is, I know what I need to do to get there. Pero yung pinaka-important doon na minsan nakakalimutan ng mga tao is the clarity of being.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who do I need to be? Aligned ba yung direction ko sa kung sino ako? Aligned ba yung ginagawa ko or yung gagawin ko sa kung sino ako? Kasi pag hindi, whatever you're building there, parang shaky lang siya.
Yes.
Parang ang bilis lang niya masira, ang bilis niya mawala kasi hindi siya aligned sa kung sino ka. For example na lang, you don't see yourself as a healthy person.
Oh.
And you try to change your diet for the sake of changing lang yung diet kasi narinig mo from your doctor,
You need,
you need to
eat healthy.
healthy food, you need to exercise, but you don't really see yourself as a healthy person or as an active person. So mangyayari, you're trying to change surface behavior without changing kung sino ka sa
Yes.
loob.
Yeah.
So maganda minsan to spend a little time to ask yourself, sino ba ako? Bakit ba hirap na hirap
Yeah.
ako kumain ng healthy food? Bakit ba parang pag mag-exercise, tinatamad ako? And then you start, alam mo yung affirmations are important, di ba?
Yes.
Nice.
Kasi you are the number one influencer ng buhay mo.
Totoo.
It's true.
So no one influences you more than
Than
yourself.
yourself.
So you have to start telling yourself, reminding yourself, I am a healthy person.
Mirror talk.
Diba? Yung mirror talk na yun. Yung self-talk mo is so important. I am a healthy person.
Yeah.
That's why I am going to eat this and that's why I'm going to exercise. It's going to be a struggle sa simula.
Yeah.
Kasi you're trying to create new pathways in your brain. Trying to convince yourself of something na
That
sa
you're not
ngayon,
used
hindi
to.
pa siya ganun katibay sa loob mo. Hindi-
Yeah, oo.
But if you keep doing it, you will convince yourself
Yes.
sa identity mo. You will be able to make that change. Kaya yung self-restructuring, yun yung beauty nito eh. God has given us the ability to change
Yeah.
from the inside. Hindi lang yung mga actions natin. Actually, how you see yourself from the inside can
Right.
change.
But for those people who want to do self-restructuring and they start with the self-assessment inwards, what are some questions that they can ask
Ay, that's a good
themselves
question.
so that they know if they're aligned with where they want to go?
Yeah, so again, no, when you start asking yourself, who do I need to be? You're asking about beliefs.
Yeah.
Ano ba yung mga paniniwala ko tungkol sa sarili ko?
Mm-hmm.
No, kasi sometimes meron tayo, narinig yun na yung self-limiting beliefs.
Yes.
Diba? So
Yes.
sometimes we have self-limiting beliefs na parang ikaw na yung nagda-down sa sarili mo eh, yung
Totoo
self-sabotage. Diba? So you want to ask yourself, do I have self-limiting beliefs or negative beliefs about myself that is stopping me from achieving what I want to achieve or from experiencing yung life na gusto kong ma-experience? Diba? So yung question lang na yon, ang dami nang magpa-pop up sa isip mo normally. No,
Yeah.
just with that question na do I have self-limiting beliefs that is stopping me from moving forward?
Okay.
Paano ba yun matatanggal?
Oo nga.
yung
Yeah.
self-limiting beliefs?
Magandang question.
Is that
So,
a different,
self-
that's a different segment?
Diba?
connected siya. So quickly lang, self-limiting beliefs come from self-limiting narratives. Narratives are stories.
Mga
You
naririnig.
tell yourself.
Oo.
Yes.
Pwedeng narinig mo siya from other people, but it's something that you tell yourself.
Or even from your upbringing, di ba?
Upbringing.
Sometimes ganon.
So example na lang, lumaki ka, quick example dito, lumaki ka na naniniwala ka, may nagsabi sa'yo, hindi ka magaling mag-drawing. Diba? That's an experience. Nag-drawing ka, somehow pangit yung
That's
drawing
true,
mo,
no?
pinagtawanan ka ng mga classmates mo, sabi na hindi ka magaling mag-drawing. That becomes a narrative. You
Yeah.
start telling yourself, sabi nila hindi ako magaling mag-drawing, sabi nila hindi ako magaling mag-drawing. Eventually, mag-shift yan into a self-belief. And it affects your identity na. Mawawala yung sabi nila.
Nasa subconscious mo.
Ang
always,
matitira
no?
is, hindi ako magaling mag-drawing. Hindi na yung sabi nila, hindi ako magaling mag-drawing. Then it starts to change your actions. Hindi ka na mag-e-effort to draw. And then,
Hindi mo na pursue.
hindi mo na siya ipupursue.
Oh,
And
no.
then, it changes your life,
So,
actually.
paano yun
So,
i-negate?
it starts with being intentional in changing the narrative. Especially pag may negative, sa lahat ng mga nanonood dito, no? If there's a negative experience,
Sinabihan kayo ng kumarin nyo.
Oo.
Hindi kayo magaling magluto. O, diba?
Yeah.
Nag-uumpisa yan doon. Tapos
Yeah.
maya-maya, maniniwala ka na hindi magaling magluto.
Hanggang sa hindi na magluluto.
Si mami. Hanggang sa
Oo.
hindi na siya magluluto.
order ka na ng order o paluto ka na ng paluto sa
Parang
iba.
mas okay yun.
So ang pwede mo ang pwede mong gawin kasi there's two things. Whenever there's a negative experience sa buhay natin, you can restructure yourself negatively
Yeah.
and start believe negative things about yourself. Hindi ako magaling, hindi ako kasing galing nila, hindi ako ganito, limiting beliefs, or you can be intentional. Ito yung answer sa question. Sasadyain mo talaga na this negative experience, I will use this to build myself positively. No, so you can experience something negative and turn it into a positive.
Parang ginawa mo siyang fuel.
Yes, fuel. And then you'll ask yourself, okay, nangyari itong negative nito. Sabi nila, pangit ako magluto.
Oh.
Now, who do I need to be to change this?
I need to be a student in a
Diba?
culinary school.
Yung ganon. Or, I need to be more determined dito sa ginagawa ko.
Or
I need to
hindi ko na
see-
siya pakakainin. Iba naman pakakainin
Grabe
ko.
siya.
Diba? So you start asking questions towards improvement instead
Yes.
of just tinatanggap mo lang
Yeah.
na, ay, sabi nila ganito, so therefore ganito ako. I failed in this test, therefore I am a failure. pwede mo, bumagsak ako dito. You can start asking yourself, okay, if I failed here, siguro kasi limited ako mag-aral, pakonti-konti, what change needs to happen inside me? And who do I need to be so that I can be the person who can pass this test sa harap ko?
Coach Anton, itong self-restructuring natin, does it always have to be or is it better if it's really parang kusa, ikaw mismo ang gustong gawin yon? Of course, obviously, you
Yeah.
have to decide by yourself. But some people kasi, they have support system. Gaano ka-importante yung support system ng ibang tao? Kasi it could also be, parang it won't help. Diba? Pwede kasi pareho eh.
Yeah.
So,
you definitely, if you have people who support you, it will always be easier. And about this lang no na support kasi is so important sa atin, especially in changing habits in the way we see ourselves. Kasi we need the input of other people to affirm us, encourage us, and support us dun sa direction na ano. So if you can look for someone, one or two people in your life who's willing to support you, that's the best case scenario.
At sana makinig tayo sa kanila.
Yes.
Kasi yung mga
Yes.
bata hindi nakikinig minsan
Oo.
eh. Or hopefully they are. They're just saying they don't. They are. They aren't.
I like that. Wait, can I share a cute story? Okay, quick lang. Because I had before I even joined Miss Universe, I already limited myself to, I'll never be Miss Universe. I'll never join ever. Because I didn't think I was good enough. And then my partner was the one who was giving me affirmations. He was like, no, pwede. So in the morning, instead of saying good morning, he'd say, good morning, my Miss Universe. Like,
that
as like a
helps.
small way to affirm to me,
Yeah.
because I was already limiting myself, right? So yeah, it's
That's
very
the power
cute.
of support.
The
That
power
is
of
so
support and
nice.
affirmations.
Don't cry.
Oh.
Just kidding, Daz.
Huwag ka na umiyak. Ganito na lang.
Sweet. Nice one,
Oo.
CD. Thank you very much, Coach Anton. Hopefully, nakatulong to sa mga kada natin na kung ano-ano ang narratives na nakukuha sa kanilang
Yes.
mga kumare or kanilang mga ibang kakilala pa. Very important, Coach Anton, na maging specific, no? Kasi parang
Yeah.
pag sinabi halimbawa na parang masama ugali mo, you have to investigate further.
Yeah.
What it
Anong ibig
is.
sabihin?
Oo.
Anong ugali yung hindi nyo type?
Yeah, so as
Tama.
specific as you can, the easier it is to change. Parang doktor, di ba? Pag diniagnose ka,
Tama.
hindi lang, oh, may sakit ka. Period.
True.
Ano exactly yung
Naman.
problem? Para pwede kong baguhin.
Naman.
Para I can look for something inside me to change.
To take accountability
improve this.
first.
Thank you,
Tama.
Coach.
Welcome and thank you also for
At sa
having me
mga
here again.
ibang tao na gusto pa ituloy itong conversation natin, Coach Anton.
Yes, kasi madaming questions, I'm
Yes.
sure. Find me at Coach Anton Reyes sa TikTok, sa Facebook, and sa Instagram.
Thank you so much. Biting eh.
Thank
Biting na biting.
Very interesting.
Diba? Ang self-restructuring ay paalala mga kada na ang pagbabago ay hindi pagkawala ng sarili, kundi ito ay pagbuo ng mas malinaw, mas matatas, at mas magandang version ng iyong pagkatao.
Mhm. Hindi mo kailangan maging perfect para mag-start ulit. Ang mahalaga, pinili mo magpatuloy araw-araw.
That's right.
At ano man ang pinagdadaanan nyo ngayon, tandaan nyo na may pag-asa at may bagong simula para sa'yo.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.